Cheesesteaksers Internet, hello, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to Number 6 with Cheese. If you've been following the show, you know how much we love Cuban food. And today, we're headed to Tropa Cuba for a couple different sandwiches. We're gonna scarf them down, review them, kind of compare them to what we know. Glad you are here.
That's right, guys, and don't forget, our new merch just dropped this week to everybody. New shirt, new size, the drawstring backpack, and not only are you guys like getting dope merch, but don't forget, this is like one of the big ways that this show is able to keep going is like your guys' support. That money literally goes towards the show. So you're doing kind of two things, getting awesome dope merch and supporting a couple of small artists. So we truly thank everybody who makes these purchases. And yeah, new stuff for you guys and get ready to eat this delicious Cuban food.
All right, guys, Tropa Cuba, let's go.
How's it going?
Two of these sandwiches from Tropa Cuba in that bag acquired jump cut. These street signs, the speed hump ahead, have they always been hump and not bump? Huh. Isn't that like, I feel like speed hump.
That's weird.
Speed hump. I just always thought they were speed bumps. Cuban food days are just great.
I don't know which is which.
Two different sandwiches. This is Corey Wagner, second angle.
All right, I got the Cuban cheesesteak. Well, it used to be called that, now they just call it the cheesesteak. Looks like we've got some good bread there. Open it up and we've got onions and steak and cheese galore. I thought they said something about fried. Either way, it smells delicious. I don't know. I'm excited for it.
The onions look caramelized or whatever, grilled to perfection.
Yeah, dude.
It's really fun. Yeah, that looks fun. That looks great.
Smell, dude.
Yeah.
It smells really good. Oh, there they are. There are little string fries. It's under the cheese.
I didn't realize that that's like a Cuban food thing. That they use those little like potato sticks.
Potato stick.
Yeah. Like I had no idea. That's a thing they do.
And we'll do a little hot sauce on it.
I think that's a good move. It gives the texture.
Yep. A little bit of crunch.
Also Cuban bread, man. I mean,
fantastic.
And I went with the OG. I just did the Cuban sandwich. This place is supposed to be good, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get the thing that they're known for, and I mean, really Cuban food in general. This is the staple. So, bada boom, bada bing, Cuban sando, and all of this food, these big sandwiches, 15 bucks for the whole shebang. Was there sauce for both? Like 2 cups?
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you. Ooh, this one's like, okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna do it naked first, then we'll go in. Tropa Cuba. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh yeah. This is delicious.
So good. Wow, it's such a simple sandwich, but it's so complex with the flavor. Like the mustard and then the pickling with that ham and cheese, it's a perfect sandwich to me.
This is fantastic as well. The steak is like, there's a bunch of traditional steak sandwiches in Chicago that they use cheap meat, like that's like the whole purpose of turning into a sandwich. Yeah. This one delivers more flavor, as the Cubans tend to do, than any of the other ones I think I've had. Other than maybe Rico Bene's, but this is really flavorful and good.
We've been talking about a little bit like Cuban cuisine, if you don't get it in like the really hustly bustling neighborhoods like Lakeview or downtown, things like that, you can get in and out of there for like $6-7 bucks with a big old meal. It's kind of great.
I do love this thin bread.
There's just something about it.
So many onions on this too.
I'm in heaven. Did you try this red hot sauce yet?
I put it on here, yeah.
It's good. I'm happy.
So Mark Cuban invented this, and that's how he got on Shark Tank?
Yeah, so he pitched the idea of a flat sandwich. People freaked out.
That's called Cuban.
And they gave him a TV deal.
No, hell no. It wasn't, yeah.
This is white sauce. What is this?
Amazing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. We're still kind of in our infancy stage of learning about Cuban food, so bring out all the facts.
Yeah, just a couple of gringos.
Just appreciating, loving, and appreciating, but needing to learn.
Pile all these onions that tried to fall off up on here. There's so much melty cheese on this. I freaking love it.
God, look, I could just like literally dunk this whole goddamn thing in here.
People need to go out and start like voting to Cuba to bring more people over.
I'm here for it.
People who are anti-immigration haven't had enough Cuban sandwiches.
Yeah, that'll change your mind.
Yeah, I think that might get you on the other side of the aisle.
That'll be the gateway drug to you being okay with understanding other cultures. Wow, this is great.
I don't know what seasoning they use. It's just so, this seasons so well.
I want to know all of it. Also, the diagonal cut is just great too, because it's good for dunking. And I don't know what it is, like cutting a sandwich like this is just more appealing to me. I don't know if it's just aesthetics, but like even growing up, we'd always cut sandwiches diagonal. I don't know why.
It does look better.
Yeah, it looks better. I think because you eat with your eyes, like I think it's better.
There's some truth to that.
Have you found that you have liked the steak sandwich more than a Cuban, or are you kind of like split down the middle? You could do either any day. Like, do you have a preference on either one? Because you've had a couple Cubans now too, right?
Not enough to probably make that call.
Okay.
Generally speaking, I like steak more than I like ham. I'm not a huge ham guy.
I can see that.
But theirs is so good.
Yeah. Guys, don't forget to like this video. It helps a lot. All your support, doing the things that we tell you to do. No, just kidding. Leaving a like the video. It's a free, easy thing for more people to see the videos, and they kind of bounce around on the suggested. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. And today for a comment, because we love interacting with the people that watch these videos, is there a cuisine that you don't eat nearly enough that you wish you did more of? Like sometimes it's easy to default to the things you know. Is there one that you wish you just kind of step outside and get more often? Let us know in the comments.
Onion overload, and I love it. People who skimp on onions are the equivalent of Hitler to me.
That comparison is spot on. Onion overload sounds like if there was a pop punk band in the VeggieTales show. What's up? We're Onion Overload. We're gonna melt your faces.
The only songs we're ever gonna hear from the Groovy Brothers are on the radio. A radio from 30 years ago.
Kind of like the Beats
Oh, from Doug Funny?
from Doug Funny.
Yeah, they were kind of like a Beatles, right? They were doing a play on the Beatles.
Yep. You just want to say
This
that.
was your my coffee mop up. The weird thing about Sean, dude, he loves keeping old napkins. He puts them in a
Loves it,
bag
dude.
and he just carries them around.
Ever reach into his pockets, bro, you're gonna get a handful of old napkins.
There was like a show on like TLC or something at one point that was like weird addictions, and it was like,
Oh yeah, My Strange Addiction.
Oh yeah,
They eat their own hair and nails.
yeah, and they
stuff.
keep their nails in like a bag and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah, dude.
My dog's got that. I just talked about this like 2 weeks ago with Kylie, because my dog kept going into her cage and coming out with clumps of her own hair that she had gotten, was eating it.
So she
And
should
I
be
was
on
like,
that
bro, that's what I said to
That's
Kylie.
funny, wow.
I brought that show up not even 2 weeks ago.
Today the show's sponsored by the brand new season of My Strange Addiction.
My name is Bria. I'm 19 years old and I'm addicted to eating sand.
All right, well that was great. You guys are gonna comment cuisine you wish you had more of, and now let's rate that sandwich, man. Out of 5, you had the steak. How about just a steak that you'd steak in the ground, dude? Out of 5 ground steaks, how many?
Or a vampire.
Or a vampire into a vampire. How many do you give the cheesesteak sandwich? I guess you had here today from Tropa Cuba, Corey.
I think that was excellent, and I actually like the old name of it, the Cuban cheesesteak.
Me too.
Because it's so, that was definitely Cuban influence, like with the bread and those little like potato sticks. Like I definitely see why they named it that. I think they should stick with that.
Yeah.
Excellent though. The cheese was great. The overload of flavor-filled onions and the seasoning is what really did it. The steak was like pretty tough, but that's every steak sandwich I've had, because they're using lesser quality meats. That's why it's a steak sandwich and they're not just serving steaks. It's always tough meat, so that's kind of just something that comes with that territory. The price is right though, bro. It's like $6.95, I want to say.
Yep.
I think it's an excellent price. Not the best one I've had. Rico Benny still like crushes it, but it's definitely up there. I really liked Arts, even though that place burned down and may or may not be coming back.
Right.
But that one was also $17.
It was very expensive.
So, I mean, a lot of really good stuff. Not the greatest, but very, very excellent. And for that price, bro, if you're in this area, come by and snag it. I'm giving it a 3.9.
That for me was, the price really helps it. The fact that that's under $7, and it's a big sandwich. That would fill you up. You don't even need a side, like truly. The sauces that came with it were absolutely great. That wasn't the best Cuban sandwich I've ever had. Sometimes I like them when they're a little more cohesive and melted. The cheese is kind of more of a part of it, but it was so good, dude. I'm going 4.4.
Whoa,
Yeah,
holy
like,
smokes, that's
price,
a good Cuban.
The price is really helping it along.
I mean, it's huge, $6.95 in the city, bro.
I'm telling you, man, like that's big.
That's excellent.
Yeah. All right, guys, remember, new merchandise now available to everybody, number6withcheese.com. And thank you for all the support, for everybody who's been donating with the super thanks button and all that stuff. We will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Tomorrow, headed to another Chicago local restaurant like we like to do on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So see you then. Come on back.